Can you understand that somebody that has been led on a path that has revealed to them truth, and that they have continuously been pursuing truth and dwelling in understanding, that they get revealed more than you who do not do that? And they make decisions to educate, to try to educate the people that don't know. They point you to a reference and they say, see this. Hey, what's going on? It is your man Nova. And look, we just heard about Kyrie Irving, NBA superstar, being blackballed, being persecuted once again for nothing, for posting a link. And I think that it is time, it is about time for us as a culture. And I feel like, honestly, at this point in my life, I almost struggle to say us, because I don't understand, and I don't really think that there is a unity of people under the brotherhood of just being black. I think that that's false. And the reason why I say that is because throughout all history, throughout all races, not just black people, throughout all races, there are people within the same brotherhood that are for evolution, that are for progress, and there are people that are not for that, for one reason or another. They're just tied up with the matrix. They can't see how the benefit of this story is related to them. All they can see is their own personal greed, their personal envy, their own personal hatred, whatever it may be. But this is throughout all cases. So example is, William Wallace in the story of Braveheart. He was betrayed by Robert the Bruce while he was fighting for freedom for Scotland against the British. He was betrayed by somebody else that was a statesman. This has always been the case throughout all cultures. So for black people to expect that everybody that is black to be all of one accord and all of us be all together believing the same thing, and all of that is hoopla. It doesn't, it's a false imagination. You see what I'm saying? But I do think that this is true. I do think that this is the case here. It should be impossible to recognize at this point who is trying to oppress who. It should be apparent. And let's just take a track record so far. Kyrie Irving was not allowed to play basketball for a year because he did not want to get vaccinated. And now we're in 2022. Some of the data is beginning to come out about what the vaccine actually was and what it wasn't. All right, and we're able to see now that anybody that is critical, anyone that is critical, can realize who was on the right side and who was on the wrong side. One side was saying that everybody needs to take something that has not been properly tested, regardless of what their future may hold. They need to do this because everybody else is doing it, manipulating the media, manipulating institutions to force people to do this thing. And now we're just beginning to get the real science. Not the thing that they were saying was the science. We're starting to get the real science, that none of it was tested, that it does not stop anything from happening. But anybody that was, and everybody that has really good processing, you're able to pay attention. You see, there's a saying that a lot of people don't understand. It's the devil is in the details. If you can't see the details, if you can't hear the details, you can't see the devil. So there's some people that knew, some people that don't. But some people pay attention, and we make the right decisions, while other people just listen. That's what the scientists say. Listen to the scientists. The media is who you were listening to. The media was who you were listening to. if you couldn't hear what they were actually saying. But look, in this case now, once again, we have brother Kyrie, who is being persecuted by the media. When he says that he is, that he believes in love for all walks of people, they say that he's an anti-Semite. And we have, once again, we have brothers that brothers and sisters. I don't think we should call everybody brothers and sisters. Maybe we should, maybe we can't. Sometimes I wrestle with that. But we do have people of our same color that are saying that he doesn't know what he's talking about. Get in line. Why aren't you just doing what the man says that you should do? Huh? Why won't you just do what they say that you should do? The same thing that they say to Kanye West. Why don't you just, what are you talking about? You're unhinged because he's saying what he knows, stuff that you have no understanding of. But yet, people try to paint him as being the one that doesn't, as that he's the crazy one because he knows way more than you know. But look, in this world, my thing is this though. Ultimately, I just wish that the people, what side you're on, based off of the things that you vote for, based off of the things that you stood up for, I wish that could be public record, and that whenever you're having a conversation with people, that you could just pull that up and see where they stand on that. Like for people's views, you could just pull up what they viewed, what they voted for, what they believe, what they voice their opinion on, and that you could just treat them accordingly. Because we had people that were hanging out signs voting for this current administration, and now their mouth is zipped. Their mouth is zipped. They're just blending in, not knowing that their minds, their beliefs has led to the current economic crisis that we're in. So as a people, it is just, look, just circling back to what we're talking about, we need to know, what side are you on? Are you on the side of actually listening to what is occurring, to actually understanding, to seeking to understand what people that are smarter than you, people that may be smarter than you, can you embrace that there's people that know more, there's people that know more than you do, and and respecting what they believe and what they know should be okay? And in this case, we have a clear-cut example of the media saying, how dare you? How dare you speak? How dare you be outspoken? How dare you not fall in line? The same way they did with the vaccines. And Kyrie, brother Kyrie, is standing in the truth. And I want to let him know, if he sees this video, that there is others that are with him in the truth. There are many that are with you in the truth. And ultimately, I want this moment to be a moment where people that are on the other side of people like Brother Ye and people like Brother Kyrie and all the other people that may say things that ruffle your feathers, or people that say things that are inconvenient truths. In the words of MF Doom, he has in one song, a brilliant song, he says, "In the face of truth, don't ever get offended." Most people are offended by the truth. Many people are offended by the truth, and that's just a reflection of your spirit, really. It's a reflection of your ignorance. Your ignorance hates the truth. And that's the reason why, for people that are actually speakers of the truth, that are dwellers of the truth, that are seekers, they go through persecution on this earth. It's because of the level of ignorance. The level of the ignorance that is here. It's what happened to Jesus Christ. The people that didn't like him, it's because they were ignorant. You see what I'm saying? So look, with this video right here, I'm saying this. Can I say we? Man, how about this? I challenge you, the viewer, I challenge you to seek to understand what these trailblazers, what these people are trying to say, and understand what's going on. Understand why. Why is there such a repercussion? Why is there a repercussion for Ye? Who is it coming from? Why is there repercussions for Brother Kyrie? Why when he says that he doesn't need to inject himself with a vaccine, why do they attack him and say that he's a fool when he didn't abide by the strategy that the media and the people that the media is in cahoots with, when they try to paint him as crazy? Why do they do that? Try to ask yourself these questions. And when it gets revealed that they were wrong, do you have the emotional awareness? Do you have the audacity to check yourself, to say that you were wrong? You know, I think when I was reading the Bible, they say, there were points where the people, where one or two, maybe some of the people that were really up close to experiencing Jesus, towards the end, when they saw all that had happened, some people, they had a change of mind, a change of heart. They said, perhaps he was the son of, perhaps he was the Son of God. Perhaps he is. So, and that takes awareness. That takes being able to challenge yourself. So in that same way, can you have the emotional awareness to challenge yourself? And if it turns out that you're wrong, can you express that you're wrong? So in that same way, or can you at least admit it? Can you at least, don't just move on to your life. Don't just move on to your life when you're wrong. When you make a wrong decision that it impacts other people as well, or you're just on the wrong side of history, can you realize that you have ignorance inside of you that led to your wrong decision making? And in that same way, in relationship to this story that we're talking about, to this thing that we see going on right now, when it gets revealed that because Ye says make some comments about the things that he knows that you do not know, can you go, oh, he was right about, well, it just seems like when I get to this height of understanding, it just seems that all the people that are controlling all of these things, that they're from the same place. If you ever realize that, can you understand then where this truth speaker legend brother Ye is coming from? And in the same way, with the vaccine, Kyrie didn't want to partake in that. He had a personal strategy for his own health, just like every man should have the freedom to make. Every man does have the freedom to make. But there were institutions that said, no, you don't have the freedom to make that. And if you do believe that you have the freedom to make that, then you are being aggressive to your fellow man. And you don't want to be aggressive to your fellow man, do you? So they tricked you out of your understanding out of the truth of life. So in that same way, when it does get revealed, which it has been revealed, that the vaccine is not what they told you it is, and that there's actually negative repercussions to the people, many of the people that took that, and that you fell for a lie because you were either confused or because you're ignorant. When that gets revealed to you, can you realize that that was an instance of this person knowing more than you? And also in that same regard, can you understand that somebody that has been led on a path that has revealed to them truth, and that they have continuously been pursuing truth and dwelling in understanding, that they get revealed more than you who do not do that? And they make decisions to try to educate the people that don't know. They point you to a reference and they say, see this. And the media twists their actions and draws a conclusion that they sell to the other people, because they know that that most people don't have the outlet and to express themselves, and most people don't even give enough time to be able to draw out what the truth actually is. They would rather just go along with what the label is, what the media is. So when you get revealed, maybe sometime down the road, and you go, oh, that's what they were saying. Those people were wrong. Can you slow down? Can you slow down there and really dwell in that and realize that there were people that have been fighting for you, or rather dwelling in the truth despite what has been told of them to do? So look, that's my 2 cents right now. Actually, it's not 2 cents, man. That's $1 billion worth of game right there, if I'm being honest with you. Take it or leave it. Wisdom is wisdom. It comes from the divine, and as vessels, it's our our blessing to be able to pour it, keep on pouring as much as we can upon this earth, upon this darkness. Yeah, it's your man Nova, aka the Prophet, aka Overcomer.